Hello everyone, my name is Rosalind Streeter. I am a seer and prophet of God to the nations. Welcome to the Journey of Vision, where you will soon learn that it's just so much easier with God. So let's chat. All right, you guys, so I am going to jump right into it. So God is actually moving differently now, you guys. Ever since judgment hit on 9/11, and you can reference that video if you would like, it's like God is not playing at this hour, you guys. He's not playing with the ones that he doesn't know, and he's not playing with his children, okay? And so you will understand what I mean. Even with me, when I started the Journey of Vision, actually, like I've always said before, I always thought I was just going to be doing coaching when God told me to do it, but it just shifted so quickly. And so now that he has me giving like prophetic messages to you guys, this morning, you know, my alone time with God, he was like, he gave me a direct message to his children, okay? And he was talking about this date, and he told me, he said that I couldn't wait, you guys, even until tomorrow, because I was, you know, I had a lot to do. So I was like, can I, you know, record this tomorrow? And he was like, no, you have to get it out today. So I was like, I'm gonna be obedient, of course, and get it out, right? But yeah, so he's never, by the way, he's never given me this instructions that I can remember to get something out on the same day that he gave me something, because a lot of times I like to process it. I like to just take a moment, because sometimes he'll give me more later, right? So anyway, I'm just letting you know, God is actually, he's moving differently. And one thing about God, you guys, that we have to understand, it doesn't matter. He is God, right? He's God alone. So if he moved to the right, Rosalind's going to the right. And if he moves to the left, guess what? I'm going to the left. So whatever he wants, especially when it comes to the Journey of Vision, that's his thing. He created the name, you know, he asked me to do it. I'm just a messenger. I'm being a vessel. I'm being obedient to be present for him. And also I have a heart and love for God's people, especially because it's just a lot of different things going on out there, especially a lot of darkness, you guys, that keeps you confused, and it's hard to even trust anyone at this point, right? So when God called me to do this, I was like, yes, Lord, what do you need? Okay. So anyway, I'm going to jump right into it, you guys. This is a direct message for God's children only. And as I told you before, God has sent me to his children only, okay? Which I told you from here on out, I will always put it in a thumbnail so you're aware of what message is for you. Okay, now this is actually related to the wealth transfer. I just released a part 1 related to any day now that God was talking about, and he had poured gold down a hill, you guys, on our behalf. Well, for this video, he said today, 9/27/2023 marks a great day of importance for my children. And so I'm just going to read directly what God said. All right, so hold on, you guys. God said, release this today, Rosalind. Tell my people, today marks a great day of importance. Tell them I am elevating my people above the clouds. Okay, so I meant to share real quickly. Yesterday, when I woke up, I saw I was coming out of a dream, a vision, you guys. And when I woke up, I was actually in clouds. That's the vision that I saw, like these beautiful clouds. And it reminded me of, which God knows I love, by the way, which he is just spoiling me right now, okay, with these visuals. But when I fly, and if you flew before, as you know, when you get above to a place of being like right there where the clouds are, it's just so beautiful just to look out and see the beautiful fluffy clouds everywhere. And I tried to create, of course, a visual again in the thumbnail, but in this case I was actually on this platform, and it was similar to like a open elevator, let's just say. That's how the platform moved, and it was moving me up, you guys. And so as I was riding on this platform, God, I saw, just a few clouds here and there, but God kept taking me higher and higher and higher, right? And so as he took me higher, I just remember I was just looking, and as you see on the thumbnail, where you can see where the clouds are, and then you can also see a glimpse of the sun Ugh, come on, y'all. Please, like, look at the thumbnail and just try to envision that. That is just so beautiful to me. And oh, so romantic. Okay, let me get back to it, right? All right, so I just want to share that with you. That's kind of how it all started. All right, so tell my people today marks a day of great importance. Tell them I am elevating my people above the clouds. Tell them they will be above many. Come on. Tell them their status will change overnight. Their homes will be healed. Their directions of life will be instructed. Tell them, Rosalind, there is no more waiting on me for them to move into the promise I am giving them. Let them know as I release my instructions to them. Write it down, okay? So get a notebook, you guys. I have plenty right here, I promise you. I take notebooks with me when I go places because I never know when God is going to speak. And his words are too precious for me to forget, right? So I want to write those down. He said, write it down. Every one of my children will receive their own pair of instructions. Okay, did you hear that? Every one of my children will receive their own pair of instructions. So write it down. This is a mandate to get this done. Okay, this is for God's children. This is a mandate for you to make sure you write this down. Don't say I forgot. You know, you have your phone, your notepad. I mean, there's a lot you can do, but please, when God releases the instructions, write that down. He even said, even you, Rosalind, I will require much more of you. So be ready. Pray for me. No more excuses, children of God. It's time to work. Trust me, you will live and not die. Let me show you my way. It's made easy for you. Come on, Lord. They will know the I Am has sent you, children. Everyone's instruction, listen to this, you guys. Everyone's instructions will be different. If you don't understand, just ask me, and I will reveal more details to you. I'm tired of my people struggling in such poor situations. Come on. Yes, they are also being judged in this hour. But for the ones who have stayed on the wall in my name, who has suffered for me in any way, I'm paying you back double for your trouble. I don't care what this world tells you. If it goes against my will and my instructions for your life, then just know it's a lie. Cast it down and send it back to the pits of hell. Now I know you are wondering, okay, Lord, what do you mean? What are you saying? Well, I'm saying to my son, I'm saying to my daughter, to get ready. Your work is already done, and you are and will be greatly rewarded. Your work has already been done. There's certain things that you have done in your past, you guys, on behalf of God because of what he instructed you to do. Right? You lean not to your own understanding. Even sometimes when you didn't even understand it, you move forward because of God, and God is going to greatly reward you for it. My God, also your work is already done. A lot of you guys have already seen that video that I just posted related to getting in position. And God is well pleased with you getting in position, staying in position, my God, and getting back in position. He said, count it all joy, you guys. At this very moment, he said, count it all joy. All right, so he said, this is what your instructions are for. Okay, so I'm going to read that part again. Your work is already done, and you are and will be greatly rewarded. This is what your instructions are for. Okay, so he's saying the instructions that he's releasing to you guys effective starting today. Okay, he's going to start releasing instructions to you. I don't know the day that he'll do it. I don't know if it'll, be, okay, God said it's going to start today. So he wants you to start writing those down, okay? Once you write those down, if you have any questions about it, God is asking you to ask him, right? Say, Lord, I don't understand. Or Lord, can you give me a little bit more confirmation on this? I don't know anything about it, or whatever the case may be. God is going to instruct you even more. But you have to ask him, okay? So make sure you ask him, okay? All right, and that's what he's saying. The instructions are for your great reward, okay? So that's why it's so important that you write down these instructions. He said, I will not share your instructions openly because there are spirits lurking. And even though I asked Rosalind to distinguish that the I am is only sending her here for my children only, many, Rosalind, are not listening. I see the witches that have been dispatched on her channel. The monitor spirits, the ones who are not mine. Okay, so at this very moment, God shifted you guys. So I always say, it's kind of like, I always say, okay, here comes the God of wrath, okay? So this is the God of wrath who's about to speak. And also, at that very moment when God said, many are not listening, I see the witches and that have been dispatched to her channel, monitor spirits. I could see people starting to take notes, okay? And these people are not of God. All right, and that's a vision of what I had. So this is the God of wrath. And when I say the God of wrath, it's still the same God, right? But it's similar to like a father. And you have a father who, you know, he's well pleased with you, so he's going to act a certain way with you, right? But then you have the same father that you have, you know, trampled over, you just disrespected, you could care less about his home. You're going to see a different side of him, right? Well, that's what I mean, God of wrath, okay? So I'm going to read that part again. Many, Rosalind, are not listening. I see the witches that have been dispatched on her channel, or to her channel. The monitor spirits, the ones who are not mine. Listen to me. Am I not the I am, Jesus Christ? Do I not heal the sick and raise the dead? Do not demons tremble at the thought of me? Witches, warlocks, monitor spirits, and of course, the ones I do not know. I can see you, and you will not get a portion of any of my glory on my watch. Rosalind, help them understand. I see them sitting there taking notes. My God, that's just the vision I had. Creating plots to twist and bend your words and confuse my people. That ship has sailed. It won't work this time. Rosalind, tell these ones who are against me, they are taking notes on the wrong videos. Rosalind, I mean thousands of them. Tell them to go to the video marked 9/11, 9/11, where I have sealed my judgment for them. Tell them to take notes, careful notes, on this video. Then they will know and have their portion. Now I warn you, for every word you have taken from Rosalind, did you know I breathed those words and she released them for me? So you are not only stealing from my beautiful daughter, but you are stealing from me, her father. So now, 9/27/2023, write this down. On top of the judgment that was sealed for you on 9/11, for you I will add even more, and I am judging you for every single letter of every single word you have taken. I'm also judging you for confusing my people in any way. No need to try to apologize or even rip up your notes. Rosalind, Their judgment, 9/27/2023, marked and sealed. I promise your life will be hell. You will die and not live. So just to distinguish, when God started off, he said for his children, you will live and not die, right? Now, for his judgment, that another judgment just went out for the ones he does not know and playing with him, he said you will die and not live. All right. So this is our loving Father. He's back now, right? All right. So he said, Rosalind, tell my people, if anyone, any spirit, any demon come after them, they are coming after me, their Father. And this is an example of how I will handle them. So as he said that, I saw a vision of witches and spirits and demons, y'all being tormented, okay? And that's what God said. He said, and this is an example of how I will handle them. So keep that visual, that if anyone comes up against you, listen, do you not have a Father you can call on? God's like, call on me and I will surely answer. My God. Whew. That's in the Bible too, by the way. All right. He said, tell them all they have to do is tell me, their Father, and I will handle it. He said, cast your cares upon me, for I care for you. He said, Rosalind, let my people know this is why I am sharing their instructions in secret. There is many people watching you, and they cannot have what I have for you, children of God. God is like, listen, they can't have any of it. It's yours, okay? He said, they cannot have what I have for you, children of God. He said, I got you. He said, I love you, my children. I have a lot more to say, so keep up. Thank you, Rosalind. Well done. You're doing a great job. And then I was like, at the end, I said, Lord, I said, well, okay, is there anything else you want me to say, right? And he was like, yes. He said, just make sure you let them know how much I love them and will protect them with my life. Y'all, how beautiful is that? Tell them I know it's hard at times in this life, but just know I will never leave you, nor will I forsake you. And he's done. Y'all, y'all, first off, I'm okay with the God of wrath. And you know why? Because he's going to clean up some things. I love it. I love it even when he corrects me, you guys, because it's only making me better, right? In him, which is the most important goal here. And just the way he protects us, y'all. There's another video coming out. It is going to blow your mind, you guys, about what is happening to America and just the details. From a spiritual standpoint, God allowed me to see, and I'm going to take you step by step so you understand why it's so important to be covered. But as you see right here, God has special instructions for each and every one of his children, you guys. God said it's going to be different for each and every one of his children. So don't call on your friend and say, hey, what did God tell you? No, it's not going to line up. God wants you to build out your own personal relationship with him, okay? Seek him first. You need to listen, take time, and be intimate with God and just hear his beautiful voice, okay? All right, so, Lord, I got it done. And you guys, of course, go to God with everything that I share. I do see your comments, you guys. Oh, quickly, comments. Okay, listen, spirits are moving right now, okay? And a lot of them are not of God, of course. And what is happening in my comments, which you'll start to see, you're going to see the spirit of confusion. You're going to see the spirit of fear. Let's see. I've seen a couple of those. I've seen witches. I've seen warlocks. And interesting enough, I mean, come on now. If God allows me to see all this other stuff, why would he not allow me to see you, right? So please, as God just appointed, you know, you will be tormented. Don't play with me, because I know who my Father is and I know how to call on him. Don't play with me. And I have a mandate for God's children. And so here's the thing. When I see those messages, you guys, for children of God, I'll try to delete them as quickly as possible. But also, I hand them over to God before I delete them. And so I may not respond, but just know, as you hear me now, I'm responding, but I'm responding in a different way. Now, for the children of God, I see your beautiful messages, you guys, your testimonies. Please, you guys, I encourage you to keep commenting, because what's going to happen is someone else is going to read it and it's just going to lift their spirits to keep moving forward, okay? And that's what we're here for. And I already told you before in my last videos that what I'm going to do is take time, because you're taking time to comment. I'm going to start taking time to respond. A lot of times, you know, I'll read something, God will give me a word for you. So it's not something as simple as putting a heart, you know, at times. If it was, it would be easy, but I take it very serious, as you do. So because God is having me pour so much into you guys in this hour, even tomorrow I have to record some more. Just know I'm actually right now I'm playing catch up. He has released me to do coaching, amen. So that date will be coming out shortly, which will be October 1st. So I have a lot of work to do, so pray for my strength. And as I keep moving forward, and you guys, I just want you to know I'm here for you, okay? I'm here for you. God has sent his messengers. He's raised us up in at night, I would say, in his secret place for a season and a time such as this. Because what's going to happen as the time draws near the end, right? Things are going to get worse. And you're going to look for the truth, because there's going to be so much confusion going on, right? And God has set up and aligned his messengers to be in place, so that way you know, okay, Lord, I believe you told me this, and God's going to confirm it with his messengers, okay? All right. So, of course, you guys, you know I'm so in love with love. God is so much love. He's so romantic, right? And we love you. Write down those instructions. Get excited, you guys. I can't wait to hear the testimonies. My God, so hold on to any day now. In Jesus' name, and we love you. Bye.